Yes, it is now time for us to move on to Final Fantasy XIV. Woohoo! Exciting. You guys excited? I'm excited. Guess what? We are up to doing main story straight up. Immediately starting with main story. I couldn't remember whether we were doing main story or if we still had side story to do, but yeah, it turns out, no, we're up to main story. Which is over here. Every day with Xenos is an exciting day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Helianthus, how you doing? Exactly, exactly. It's good, it's good. So, it'll be pretty pog. We do have to walk all the way over there, but... Oh, I think I have... Did I have my... Oh yeah, I did put my cool glasses on. I almost kind of want to keep them on. It's kind of funny, like the aviators? They're not aviators, they're like the shaded glasses. I was taking pictures for thumbnails. So I was doing the thumbnail from when we bulldozed Doma Castle. So I had to have the right gear on, you know? I don't know, do we keep the glasses on? They're like very cool guy glasses. They match this outfit. I think as long as we're staying as Red Mage, we could keep the glasses on. But I think if I was changing outfit, I'd need to find an appropriately different colored pair of specs. Just to keep it matchy-matchy. Oh, this is an appropriate mount. Going through the Imperial areas. Now, I do still have to finish my dinner, but I figured I'll just quietly chow down like I did last week. I do have sausages again, but this time they are... I pre-cooked some sausages. Yo, that's a big boy. Oh, it's a fate. Is that fate showing up on the... Oh, yeah, it is. No mash. No mash today. So this time I pre-cooked sausages. And I cooked like some like cool like spicy chorizo ones. And then I also have potato salad. And fuck, what's that called? Starts with C, I think. What is wrong with my brain today? You have it, it's got like mayo in it, it's like cabbage. It's basically cabbage and mayo as a side. You can get it at fucking KFC. Coleslaw. Coleslaw. I have coleslaw. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got that. Oh no, I lied. It's not straight into MSQ today. We do still have a side quest to go. That's right. Where do we begin that list at? Look. It's a long list. Sorry guys, I lied. I lie as easily as I breathe. We still had to finish this side quest story, which I was doing last week, but then didn't finish because it just kept going and going and going, and I was like, I gotta go to bed. So, Beretta, TLDR, the Garleans were descending upon the village, and they're all like, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. Every young man here is coming with us. We're enlisting all of them to join the Garlean war, or else. And Beretta was like, quick, my son, you must run away. And he was like, and he left. And then she never heard from him again. And she was like, oh my god, I hope he's okay. The Garleans are gone now. Maybe he could come home. But I don't know what happened to him. So we've been trying to investigate what happened to him. And we found out that he did make it to the other side. He made it past Aligiri, apparently. So he made it beyond Aligiri here. But we don't know what happened to him after that. So now there's the next quest line to tell us what is Maybe we'll go to Aligiri or something and ask more questions. I don't know. Finding family. Beretta cannot stop thinking about her son. I'm sure you're tired of me badgering you with favours, but it would mean the world to me if you could keep looking for my boy Eret. If he passed through that Garlean outpost to the north, then he'd have to stop at Aligiri to rest and gather supplies. I know it's far, but please, go and see if there's any sign of him. If you find Eret, tell him he can expect a piece of my mind when he returns. I'll teach him to leave his mother sick with worry for 2 years. Oh yeah, that'll get him home, for sure. Oh good, we get to teleport and then do that run again. Gerbil? Eret? Can't say I know him. Truth be told, if you're talking 2 years ago, Aligiri isn't a place he'd want to be. Until recently, this was a Garlean stronghold. There's no way anyone would come here seeking shelter. That's true. Hi Sandra, how you doing? Thank you so much for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, so maybe he didn't stop here. Eret? Oh, a few bells ago a pair of customers mentioned him. Can't say what else they talked about though. It's not my place to pry. If you take a look, they're like to be traipsing about here somewhere. Maybe he stopped in hell. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Where the hell tide rises. Deniro? Come to think of it, the soldiers who stopped by my shop mentioned someone who came from Goldarth. Could be they know the man you're looking for. Oh, maybe he joined the Resistance. I'm sure those soldiers are still here if you're thinking of having a talk with them. Ooh. Flame Captain. Oh, Captain Starbringer, I hardly recognized you. To what do we owe the honor of your presence? Yeah, I put on a pair of glasses and now he can't recognize me. I'm like Clark Kent. Yes, one of my subordinates is from Goldarth. I would introduce you to him, but I'm afraid he was dispatched not long ago to destroy Magitech drones sighted near Specula Imperatoris. In fact, I imagine he should be arriving there very soon. If you have pressing matters to discuss with him, I would urge you to go and meet him outside Specula Imperatoris. Hi Cosmo, how you doing? Hello, hello. All the way back around. This quest line's taking the piss. These quests are taking the piss, mate. Fucking make me walk all the way around again. What is this? Is this the improved quest experience they were talking about? Hey, thank you so much for the bit, patron. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I can't even... Ugh. Think of the cardio. My chocobo is gonna get so fit. So fit. Alright. Okay, let me through again. Dude's like... Mate, I just constantly see you coming this way. The guard's like, I always see you coming through, but never out. Always in, never out. He's like, what is up with this lady? Just running laps in circles. Man, I should do more cardio. It is a scam that it's not easier to motivate yourself to do exercise. It is an absolute scam. I know doing exercise is good for me. Why is it so hard to force myself to do it? Oh, hey, mate. Whatever business you have will have to wait. This area must be cleared of Magitech drones post-haste. They could be upon us at any moment. I'm sorry, but I must ask you to vacate the area. Or, perhaps, if you're willing to assist me, have a look at my map. This is our present location. I'd like you to survey these 3 areas and dispense with any drones you encounter. We can speak after you've returned. Proceed with caution. These drones won't hesitate when they've located a target. Alright. Oh, back this way. Watermelon. Or is he gonna... A malfunctioning bit. Okay, yeah, I'm a red man. Hi Serum, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Skadoosh. Alright, set 1, done. Whee! Number 2. But these chorizo sausages are so tasty. You see no sign of any Gallian drones. Oh, okay. Aha. There's a lot of them. Chorizo with parmesan and pasta goes hard. Hell yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. I love, like chorizo in, oh my god, I can't speak today. Risotto. Really good. My mom, I think I spoke about my mom making like wild food last week. Risotto was another food where mom would just put in like everything in the kitchen sink. Hi Polty, how you doing? I like how the bird spawns and terrifying music plays. Yeah, the crazy music starts immediately. Hello. You've returned, and with nary a scratch. Excellent work. Now then, what is it you wish to speak to me about? Your mum. Cold Hearth? Yes, that is my home. But I'm afraid I don't know this Eret fellow. You say he left 2 years ago? No, I was forced to leave long before that. 5 years ago, the Garleans came and conscripted any able-bodied men they could find. I was one of the unlucky few to be sent to Doma. Or so I thought. The people of Doma attempted to revolt, and in the ensuing chaos my unit was all but wiped out. I was the only survivor. I thought it better to brave the unknown than return to the Imperials in defeat, so I made my escape. What followed was a perilous venture with no promise of a tomorrow, yet somehow I managed my way to Uldar, where I enlisted in the Immortal Flames. I'm honestly surprised Coldhearth is still there after all this time, with the population dwindling as it was. I was certain the Garleans had robbed the place of all its prospective soldiers and put the rest to the sword. But enough of my ramblings. Unfortunately, I don't know the man you're looking for, but if he was seeking safety, he likely found it with the Resistance. Whether he meant to fight or flee beyond Belsar's wall, their help would be indispensable. I'm sure they will have answers for you. Alright, okay, let's go ask. Oh. Her only son. This golden-locked lieutenant seems to have something else to share with you. If you plan on speaking with someone from the Resistance, might I suggest seeking out Guntmar? You would be hard-pressed to find a man who knows more of the peaks than him. Yo, Wham! Hi! How you doing? Hello, hello, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? Hi. Hi, Wham. How is your Metroid Prime? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. I am Atheria. You can call me Ath. I am doing every single quest in Final Fantasy XIV. We were playing some Diablo 4 earlier too, though. We do a bit of variety here, so you can expect lots of different things on the channel. But today is Final Fantasy Day. So thank you so much for the raid, Wham. Welcome in. Sandwich and bed calls for me, Ath. I must give in. Enjoy your sandwich and bed, Wham. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid today. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending your community over here. I hope you all enjoy your stay. We get up to some shenanigans. I do voice act out all the quests. We have a silly old time. Hi, Luca. How you doing? Wham doesn't have a raid message. Yo, that emote's really good. That's great. I love the dance emote. Hello, Luca. Yo, Luca, thank you very much for collecting your 15th bunny. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Wham, collecting your 5th. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Love to see it. Have a good one, Wham. It's good to see you. Luca. Luca, how's your island doing? How's your Tomodachi Island? Oh, you got them little guys? My island's been good. I haven't had heaps of time to play it, but I pick it up every now and again. And I'll do little updates because it's so fun. Oh. You and Cake have a daughter named Ella? That's so cute. That's so cute. Yo, it's so funny that Cake and I are dating in your game. In my game, Cake just keeps trying to fall in love with Atheria. He's like, there's just something. She's inherited your sassy walk quirk. That's sick. Oh, she's got that sass. That's amazing. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. Cake went from like having so much trouble making friends, but now he's gotten started, he's like besties with everyone. Although one of my favorite moments was when Jim and Hunter got into a absolute terrible argument, and Hunter was like, no, I'm too mad, don't talk to me. I talked to Jim, and Jim's like, okay, yeah, I'll go try and patch things up. And he goes to Hunter and he's like, will you accept my apology? And Hunter's like, no, fuck off. And Jim's like, oh. It was like depressed. I had to give him a new outfit and a snack to cheer him up. They did patch things up after that. But yeah, it was so... I was not expecting him to be like, apology not accepted. Hi Clippy, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. But yeah, I don't know what it is. The Tomodachi Islands are like, yeah, it's just like drama. Like, drama! Drama! Just watching all the drama unfold between all the me's. It's a good game. It is a good game. Thank you for convincing me to play that game, Luca. That was all you. I was so set that I was not gonna play it. It was literally only because I watched you that I played it. You're welcome. Oh yeah, good fun, good fun. I'm just glad that it's on the regular Switch. And not just on Switch 2. Because I was really sad about Pacopia only being a Switch 2 game. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, so we've got to speak with who? If you plan on speaking with someone from the Resistance, might I suggest seeking out Guntmar? You would be hard-pressed to find a man who knows more of the peaks than him. He should be back at our camp, due west of here. Okay. Guntmar was born and raised here in the peaks, and makes it his business to know anything of importance that goes on here. I'm certain he can help you. Feel that so much. I want Pacopia so bad, but no Switch 2, right? And I can't justify buying a Switch 2 when I have a perfectly good Switch 1. You know? Like, my Switch works just fine. Like, I'm not partaking in consumerism. I will get a new Switch when the old one breaks. That's how it works. But alas. Alas. Look, I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, as cool as it is that there's now a Pokemon cozy game, I already have so many options for cozy games. Like, I have so many games on my wish list, in my library, that would scratch the itch just fine, that aren't Pacopia. And that's how I'm coping. That's how I'm coping. Oh. I think Dragon Quest Builders is the same thing, but it's not Pokemon. Yeah, there's lots of things that are like the same, but like it's not that stupid ass Ditto. God, that face of that Ditto that looks like the child. There's something about it where it's just like so stupid. Keep finding more and linking them to her as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tempest sends me heaps. It's like me with roguelikes, Ath. I totally don't have enough. Yeah, yeah. It's nice having like a game genre that you just really... Oh, I remember Guntmar. Wait, was this Errol? Oh no, it's not. It's Rahu. Never mind. Gormless ass Ditto. Yeah, it's so silly. Seeing that they're increasing Switch 2 prices too? Like, oh, okay then. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fucked up. What, they're just increasing it just because? Just because what, they didn't sell enough and now they're like, oh no, we're not gonna get enough money back from these if we don't increase the prices. Is that the problem? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they weren't that popular, the Switch 2. I guess for the same reason that it's like, I still have a Switch 1. The Switch 1 still works. Why would I need a Switch 2? Feel it's like, need at least 5 games out on your new console that I super want before it's worth buying. I would agree with that, Helianthus, yeah. 1 is definitely not worth it. 2 is still not worth it. But when there's like 5 and I can't get them on a different console, then it's like, oh, okay, I can kind of see that like starting to be a little bit more worth it. But I don't know, I'd almost be willing to wait for the next console after that so that I can get like the earlier games on that as well as the newer game. $50 increase in September, I think because of the cost of parts. Oh, okay. They probably take more to manufacture now. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. With all the cost of everything, I guess. What a world to live in. Shit's rough. At least we can have silly chats and kind of get together and yap and do other stuff. Have a little distraction. Our little oasis away from everything. The graphics are so nice. I feel like the render distance is crazy. Look how far away that is. I was hoping that her son was going to be the guy that smelled like shit. I really wanted it to be... I hate that fucking guy. The guy that smells like ass. Fuck. So funny. Alright, Gutma. Hey, long time no see. Eret? Why, yes. He's a member of the Resistance. Good lad. Can't say I've heard any complaints about him. His unit was dispatched to Alamigo not long ago. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him near Castrum Urbania. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you leave now. He and his men are likely passing Castrum Urbania even as we speak. Oh my god. Literally round in circle. Oh, he's going through the gate. That's right, because now that the gates are open, people can start marching through them. Took a picture of something. Shalawani. Silas was like, do you have a mod for the skybox or something? Oh, because it looks so good? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like they really cooked with the graphics update. Yeah, the graphics update goes hard. I'm excited that there'll be more character options too. I saw Xenos was like, I asked Yoshi P about beards. And apparently, supposedly Yoshi P said that they could do beards. But there's no definitive answer, obviously. But I know that's something people really want. And it'd be nice to have a little bit more customization. Yeah. So he hasn't said anything overtly about beards. So that hasn't been on any list about customization, but Beard Atheria confirmed. Oh. We have Bald Atheria. It'd be good to see like how many styles they would bring in if they did do that. Hoping that the action skins are good. Always wanted to have different animations. Yeah, I'm excited for the action skins. So jealous of the male Dragoons getting to do the edgy pose, the cool poses. Yeah, Dragoons have some cool poses. People asked about long hair and butts. Yoshi B was like, oh, don't talk to me about Xenos. With the exhaustion of someone who has been asked this repeatedly without fail by a sinister goblin. Give us a butt slider, man. Give us the butt slider. We have to have it. Come on, please. Please. Pretty, pretty please with a cherry on top. Atheria, Starbringer of the Scions. Well met. What brings you here to the peaks? You're looking for Eret? On behalf of his mother, you say? I see. Well, he is... how should I put this? The Resistance captain seems to be bearing distressing news. Expressing your doubt for the need to hesitate may convince him to speak. Uh-oh. This is rather confidential business you're asking about. Though I suppose it would only be a matter of time before you were made privy to it. Okay. Does he say this? Okay. So I have to doubt him. Come on, mate, let it out. All right, I'll tell you. Eret is, or rather, he was a member of my unit. He was reassigned in light of an opportunity for him to assist in gathering Garlean intelligence. Oh no, he's been assigned to Garlean intelligence duty? Ascians just want to implement their dark plan so that we all may have fantastic asses. Hell yeah. The rejoining of that ass. As it turns out, he bears a striking resemblance to the son of one of our Garlean contacts, an Alamegan merchant who bribed his way into citizenship. He agreed to allow Eret to stand in for his son that he could infiltrate their military. The price was steep. Steeper still to have him placed among the most renowned unit of Alamegans in service to the Imperials, the Skulls. He supplied us with indispensable insight into the inner workings of their military, all the while maintaining his turncoat facade. He's even gone so far as to take arms against his Eorzean comrades. However, after a recent clash with the Skulls, he's ceased all contact with us. To be frank, we fear the worst. In the event anything should happen to him, he prepared a final letter to be delivered to his mother. Having come this far on her behalf, I think it only appropriate that you be the one to deliver it. Tell his mother he died fighting for the freedom of Alamigo, that his selfless sacrifice will be forever honored by soldiers and civilians alike. A recent clash? You mean like, say, an attack on the Specular Imperatoris Tower? Yeah, the one where they brought down half the tower? That one? Where all the skulls got killed? That one? Oh no. Halmaret as the power of nature and growth, and asses were a part of nature. Who would have had a hand in that? Exactly. Who? Hey, good news, bad news. Your son may not be dead, but he probably is. Oh my, you're back! You were gone for so long. Did you find anything? Eret's letter. A letter penned by Eret to be delivered to his mother in the event of his untimely death. Yeah, I have no idea who Halmaret is. A letter from Eret? Does this mean he'll be coming home soon? Ooh. Oh, Eret. I suspected something had happened, but I didn't want to believe it. My boy was always so kind, so fierce. He was the sort of man who'd want to die fighting, with his head held high. I'm sure that's what happened. At least now I know he's... Excuse me. I need a moment. Her only son. Coming home. Well, we can scrape him into a jar. We can find some ashes, I guess. You've got another bleeding quest, mate. Another bleeding quest. What the hell? What are you on about? His last words? Beretta is ready to read her son's parting words. Sorry about before. Deep down, I always knew something had happened, but I just didn't want to believe it. Whatever he had to say must have been terribly important. I'm sorry. I thought I was ready, but I can't. Would you mind taking a look at it first? If I start tearing up again, I'll never make it to the bottom of the page. Your sons. Ma'am, you don't need us to be here to read your son's parting words, right? Handing out bonus quests like a midday infomercial. Oh, every time you think it's the last infomercial, there's another one. Dear Mother, if you're reading this letter, then I'm very sorry, but I won't be returning home. Please don't be mad, and don't be sad. Just know that I did what I had to, for the sake of Alamigo. I'd hoped to deliver this to you in person, but I have a gift waiting for you in Aligiri, in the care of Jidalani. Go to her and tell her it's time to rekindle the flames of hope. She will know what to do. I pray this brings you the same happiness you brought me, and so many others over the years. What did my boy have to say? Kind of weird that we read it before she did. Even when he's gone, he's looking out for us. I know I've been nothing but a nuisance to you, but... Oh, do you think you could go and pick up that package for me? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Round and round. Taking the piss. Taking the bloody piss. Ridiculous. Love that the war table's still here. I suppose there are still soldiers here. Atheria! What a pleasant surprise! What brings you to Aligiri? With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any expression that contains the phrase "Rekindle the flames of hope" to let Jidalani know why you've come. Hopefully she tips well in the app. Yeah, hopefully. Rekindle the flames of hope. Oh, sorry. I put in an extra space, my bad. Hi Cake, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome from the raid. Hello, hello. I'm not late, everyone else was just early. You right. You right. Ah, yes, for our hearths and homes have been cold for far too long. I assumed this was meant for some nefarious end when that soldier from the Skulls gave this to me. I've always kept it close out of habit, but no one ever came to claim it. I see. So he sacrificed himself for the resistance. Please give his family my condolences. The Skulls were always a rather belligerent bunch, but I remember he was different than the rest. We could have used more people like him back then. Alright, time to walk again. Walk! How far away am I? I think I'm like one... Oh. Aren't I like one quest away? Probably one main story quest then. Because I've done all the side quests. Ridiculous. Taking the piss. Is it an MSQ day today? We will be doing MSQ. After we finish this side quest series, there'll be MSQ. This has been a very long side quest series though. unexpectedly long. I think we're nearly at the end though. Unless all of a sudden old mate comes back and he was never dead at all. Which, like, honestly, I wouldn't even be shocked. I could see them doing that. This griffin's still here. Hey, bud. I'm looking forward to getting flying so I can check out the Ark. Haunts. Yeah, we're on a haunts. Haunts. Big haunts. Very gaudy haunts. What are you doing here? Uma Musume minus the Musume. It's just Uma.
There you are. My nerves have had me up and walking about all over waiting for you to get back. So did you get the package?
Just, that's a sick dismount. Oh, the run? And then the leap off. Eret's parting gift. A nondescript package addressed to Beretta of Coldhearth. Now this is not a green tick mark to say that this is the end of the quest.
Now let's see. Well, there are seeds in here. And a note.
A cutscene?
It says, these are date palm seeds. These are date palm seeds from Garlemald, and they'll grow even in soil as barren as ours. May the fruit of these trees bring you health and happiness always. Oh, that boy of mine. I have to tell the others. There's plenty to be done.
Why did he wait to give these to her until after he died? Yo! That's Eret! Isn't that Eret? He was the first guy we spoke with. Wasn't he the Flames guy? Yo, why are you just letting your mum think you're dead? That's fucked up. Is the guy? Who is he? He's her son. She thinks he's dead. And he's like, yep, all according to plan. So the package made it here safely. You've done well, Atheria. Forgive me. The name's Eret, though you probably already knew that. Mother always did have a gift for finding good help. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Hopefully I can clear things up. Actually, I just realized something. I know how Clippy feels when Atri and I yap on about One Piece. Cake's like, wait a second. Cake having like the like vine boom goes off in his head. He's like, doom, oh. That's really funny. As you likely already know, I've been working undercover in the Garlean army as a member of the Skulls. I provided the resistance with intelligence, and if the situation presented itself, swayed battles in their favor. As at the Battle of Castellum Volodina, for instance, I urged my superiors to speak with Fedola and convince her it would be in their best interest to retreat. I believe you were there as well, yes? Oh, he was one of those skulls. I remember that. Seeing himself in third person for the first time. Unlocked. Empathy.
Empathy unlocked.
One Piece fucking rules? Hell yeah. Sadly, it was not always so easy as whispering a few choice words in the right ear. If I was to convince them of my loyalty, I had to follow all orders, no matter how horrible. I've cut down more than my fair share of friends and countrymen, convincing myself it was for the greater good, for the resistance. I still believe that, but I know full well there are those who will never forgive the things I've done. I thought it better that they believe I died in battle. And with Eret gone, it's time for me to move on. What will I do now? Well, this war is far from over, but I cannot continue my fight here. No, I will assume a new identity and find another land whose people long to be free from the Garleans' grasp. I will miss this place. Thankfully, it's in good hands now. Farewell, Atheria. When next we meet, I will look forward to fighting with you on the same side of the battlefield. I'm glad you've decided your mum can move on too. Ryan. Wild. His mum would have understood. She didn't have to believe that he died. Also, he could have given them the seeds ages ago, so that they could start rebuilding the village earlier, but alright.
You should have seen the looks on everyone's faces. They practically snatched the seeds out of my hands. If only Eret could be here to help us plant them.
Eret is alive? Yeah, fuck it. Eret's alive.
You're absolutely right. He is alive. In our hearts. And in these seeds. You've given me so much. I wish I knew how to thank you. Tell you what, when the palms get to growing, you can have all the dates you can eat. Speaking of which, I best be going. Those seeds won't plant themselves. You take care now.
He's alive. Yeah, in quotations. Okay, maybe she can get over it. I don't think she's the brightest. We tried, chat. We tried. I did my best. Yeah, but he's walking around and breathes like he's not dead. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Look at this. Chat. There's another fucking side quest. A little bit of necromancy never hurt anyone. Yeah, you're right. They're already dead. What's gonna happen? What are they gonna feel?
Yeah, it does still feel like he's here with us. When he's not dead to us. I wish I could hear his voice again.
Eret in the background. Yo, Atheria! I forgot one last thing.
Oh, it's like I can feel him in my heart. Screaming out to me.
Ruby C 2.0 over here. Right, Bomb? How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. That's it. I'm opening up the app. Where... Show me. Give me the quest list. I need to know how many more of these there are. Yerebania. Where are we? The peaks? Oh, there is a lot in this list. Hang on. Yerebania. Okay. We've got... What's mine? Where are we? We're in the peaks, yeah. What's mine is mine. Okay, so living off the land, Runs in the family. Those boys are mine. Out of sight. Public opinion. Okay, no, it looks like we have done most of these. Drag through the mud. Second chances. Shimmer. Radiator. Yaml and hide. Hunger. Give them the evil eye. Explosive profits. Critical moss. I have not ticked these off, so I'm just doing that at the same time. Boots. Closing up shop. Helping a friend. Finding family. Our only son. His last words. Guys, I got bad news. There's still 6. There's 7 side quests here, and 6 of them are level 69. Hi, Detective Benny. How you doing? Hello, hello. Sitting here waiting for my Cacpot results like I'm waiting for the Osgold Lotto results on a Saturday night. That's really funny. That's really funny. Welcome in. How you doing? 6? 7? Oh my god, she said the thing. She said the thing, Jan. Oh my god. She said it. She said it. Oh ma. Oh ma. A parting gift. Sega still seems to be worried about Beretta. Bruh. This entire saga. Why is this questline so long? Why is it so long? I don't understand. Why do we need so many quests about this lady who thinks her son died? Hmm? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Sorry, I'm taking this opportunity in the air break to scuffle down a little bit of food. So, that looks like a strapping young lad. That doesn't look like Eret though, he's got a different haircut. Because she's too stupid to realize her son is alive. For real alive. Yeah. Even though we tried. Might have been one of the devs having fun with the side quest by turning it into a storyline. Look, normally I do really enjoy the side quest stories. This one just, I feel like we reached the conclusion already. But I suppose we'll see what happens here. Maybe it is a new son, Clippy. Maybe it is a new son. Yeah, she's getting a new son. Hell yeah, Eret, you've been replaced. Suck it. Could even be the dev's personal OC too. True, self-insert. Devin Townsend is a strapping young lad. Oh. Alright, a parting gift. I wonder how the date trees are going. I wonder if the date trees ended up being pretty good. This must be one of those situations where they bring in characters from the other storylines in the zone, right? Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe because I've done every single other storyline. Normally these might not pop up, but because I've finished other sections, maybe they do. Hey Eret, your mum's so lonely. I helped her. I'm your dad now. Oh, it's you. Thanks for helping with Beretta. I was actually hoping to talk to you about her. You see, she's been acting strange again. She's always been stubborn about keeping troubles to herself, but I'm sure she'd talk to you. Would you mind checking on her? Sure. It'd mean a lot to me if you went and talked to her. I'm sure she's fine, but I'll worry about her, you know? Yes. I would worry about her too. Oh. Wrong spot. Wrong building. Hi Val, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you for collecting 22 boonies. Hello, hello. Was the lead singer of a band called Strapping Young Lad Oh, gotcha. Clearly a new guy entered town and reminded her so much of her dead son, she decided to adopt him. He even asks her to call him the name of her dead son. That'd be weird. That'd be weird. Oh. Hey, Cake, thank you for the bunny check-in. Yeah, nearly forgot. Thank you for collecting 298 bunnies. I appreciate that.
Oh, there's just too much work to go around. At this rate, it'll take at least 5 years to... Oh! Goodness, you scared me. What are you doing here? Worried about me, are they? I keep telling them I'm fine, but they don't listen. Since you're here, though, I could do with some help from a brave young adventurer like yourself. I've been meaning to thank Jidalani for holding on to those seeds for us all that time, and I need someone to take me to Alighieri. To be honest, I've never travelled very far from Coldarth. The others could take me, but I'd feel much safer in the company of someone used to braving the wilds. Are you up for taking me on a little adventure?
Oh, God.
Glad to hear it. I doubt I'll be needing any bags, so let's just go ahead and get going.
Oh, fucking taking the piss. Oh, she's gonna walk me all the way around. Bastard. She's gonna make me walk. Taking the piss. Yeah, that's right. There's a bunch of bugs out here. How do you feel about that, huh? Kaboom. Immediately beset upon by creatures, right? We didn't even get that far, mate. We didn't even go very far.
Oh, are they gone? Goodness gracious. I'd heard stories of savage monsters out here, but to see them up close, I had no idea. I swear if you weren't here, I'd be telling Erid about my first and last trip to Alighieri right about now. Okay, I think I'm ready to keep going.
I don't think you would be telling Erid, actually. Yo, could you imagine you thought your son was dead? You get to heaven. You're like, hi, son, I'm here. She's like, son? Son? And then someone walks up to him and they're like, no, he's not here. She's like, what? I thought he was dead. And they're like, yeah, well, he lied to you. Only got 4th prize for the jumbo cacpod. No! The Fenrir Mount remains unclaimed. Such a dangerous world. No wonder my son is dead. Wild. Yeesh. Oh. So Joshua, oh, thank you, Tempest. Thank you.
Specula Imperatoris. Even from home, I could always see that damned spire looming over everything. There was no going anywhere without the Garleans to say so. Not that I had anywhere to go, mind. Now that I finally do, though, I'm glad we're rid of him.
It is criminal that they're making me walk all the way around. And then I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. Oh wait, was the guy in that picture that Garlean dude? Who was like gonna marry that cat girl? Yeah, now that I think about it. He's like, oh, I finally saw her come the other way, thank God.
I can't rightly say I've ever been so nervous walking through a big lot of nothing. I was half expecting one of them soldiers to jump out at me. And Eric was brave enough to pass through while they were still here. What was that boy thinking? In any case, we're halfway there. Hope my legs don't give out before then.
Saw a recent Twitter post lamenting that male Mikote fashion looks really fire, but they don't see a lot of Mikote on Twitter. Meanwhile, I've been wearing the same Neo Kingdom fending top since Dawn Trail dropped. I've been wearing the same outfit since Rom Reborn. It's just become a bit now, so I feel like I can't change it. It's part of the bit. It's part of the brand.
Only a little further and... Whoa! Not again!
Ignoble Griffin. Don't worry, I'll save you. Ooh, that was a cool attack.
I'm not sure how much more adventure my arc can take. Is it always so dangerous out here? I suppose it was worth it though. You ever seen a town so beautiful?
It's literally dust out here. What are you talking about?
City's 10 times this size. How gullible do you think I am? Now let's go and see this Jidalani.
Wow. Bitch. I accompanied her all the way here and she calls me a fucking liar. I'm a Dark Knight enjoyer. My catboy likes to wear practical attire and armor. Not the modern casual or cyberpunk stuff. Yeah, that's fair. You can catch him in some Far Eastern clothes like the Reshi Hari. Ooh, dude. This is what it feels like talking to Lucas sometimes. How gullible do you think I am?
So this is her? She seems like a sweet girl.
Oh, Jidalani was the one... Yeah, wait. Jidalani was the one who had fallen in love with Old Mate. The Garlean conscript. It totally is him in the picture. You're right, Clippy. This is a convergence of multiple storylines.
Atheria! Good to see you. How is everything? The mother of that skull soldier? According to my son's letter, I have you to thank for keeping his gift safe for all this time. I thought it only proper I come show my appreciation in person. Now we can finally put the barren soil of ours to some use. Think nothing of it. I'm just relieved to know it reached you safely.
Atheria! What brings you back to Alagiri? This is new son. I like to think it's currently the one who wants to have babies with the guy. Yeah, that's right. That's the one. I like to think it's currently spring in Eorzea though, considering Eorzea probably has Northern Hemisphere seasons. Fair, fair. Thanks to Brazen Brook and testimony from the good people here,
I was pardoned by the Alliance leaders. They still keep me under close watch, of course. Can't say I blame them. For now, Atheria has been gracious enough to offer me room and board. Speaking of which, we've run into something of a problem. I was hoping to get your thoughts on the matter. Alighieri was once famous for a particular type of spirit, arak. Sadly, the ingredients needed to make it have grown increasingly scarce. Stores of the stuff were promptly depleted when the Garleans took control here, but the soldiers were so taken with it they began shipping in ingredients directly from Garlemald. Needless to say, when they left, so too did the supplies we need to make more. It would not do well for Alighieri to be without its local specialty when trade begins booming again. We have searched everywhere, but all of the date palms native to this area have been cut down and the soil is unfit for replanting. Do you know of any places where this plant still grows? Oh, is something the matter? How convenient. They need dates for distilling spirits. Now hold on a minute, we haven't even readied plots for planting. It'll take a lot of time and hands we don't even have. Perhaps we can make an arrangement. I'm certain the people of Alighieri would be more than willing to help in exchange for a small share of the resulting produce. Might I accompany you home to better assess the situation? Why, of course. We can use all the help we can get. First the seeds and now this. You're a miracle worker if there ever was one. I won't be forgetting what you've done for us. You needn't worry, Atheria. I will see to it no harm comes to her. Until next time. I'm still gonna have to walk all the way around. Oh no. Diddleani. It still amazes me how you make good. It still amazes me how you make good of even the most dire circumstances. There's no doubt Rauga smiles upon you. It'll take a lot of work to be sure, but in a few years' time, traders from all over will be talking of the famous brew from Alighieri and Coldarth. I better get going. We'll need to be ready when Bort returns. Take care, Atheria. That was his name, Bort. Okay, no side quest. Oh my god, we're safe. Guys, I can do main story, guys. It's a miracle. I still have to walk there. It's a miracle. We'll do one main story and then there'll be like more side quests. You watch. You watch. Woohoo! Yes. Wahoo! Did the code work? Did I just not hear it because of music? Okay, yeah. Woohoo! I can't believe we still have to walk all the way around. I'm still going on dinner too. Lise and Rauban are like, what the fuck kept you so long? We've been waiting here this entire time. I'm like, you don't understand, it was so important. You were doing what? Yeah, we were just telling her mum that her son died. He's not really dead, but she thinks he is.
And then we were planting plants, dude. I think Xenos would be more upset about being kept waiting. True! You know what? Yeah. Xenos would be like, nah. You what? Insolent fool. Yo. Holy shit, I can hear the guy from SpongeBob say this in my head. Oh yeah, you're right. Hi Kingpin, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you for collecting 154 bunnies. Welcome, welcome. My friend, the hunt does not care about some mother and her insolent brat. I set you an invitation, and you would refuse. Hi, girl. Good, how about you? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Having fun. So, Ralban brought us to this town.
I don't think I know this village. It's so small.
It's a very small village, everyone's old. All the people have been conscripted. Ralban brought us here to see something, I guess. There's my ether current. I should have just done the main story. Whatever. Liberty or death? That looks like what's on the brick here. Here. Ralban would share with you a story. Captain, Lise, I brought you both here for a reason. Oh yeah? Ooh, cutscene.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
It's voiced. I sent you an invitation. Bided my precious time while you dawdled and gallivanted. Watching you play reminds me of my humble beginnings. Truly enjoyable. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. That's so good.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out.
So he was from this tiny little town. Interesting. So that's how he learned to fight. When is Ralban getting a 6 cybernetic magic tech arm? Yo, that would be sick. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. I feel like he never would though. I feel like it's a matter of pride.
It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it.
A knack for it? Hi Namira, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello.
And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Oh shit, we get to flashback. We get to see it in first person.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death.
Curtis was Lisa's dad. Because people talk about Lisa being Curtis's daughter. So this must be Lisa's father. My catboy learned how to fight through the Gladiators Guild and fighting in the blood sands. Yeah. Metal. So the Mad King, that was like the guy who lost it. Right? Their previous king. So they had an uprising against the previous king. And then, which I think was successful, right? And then the Garleans effectively came in and just wiped up the leftovers. Curtis Hext is kind of hot. Oh no, he's hot. This is Raban here. Hee.
Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
Wild that he just wrote that on someone's house. He just wrote that on Raban's house. How was Diablo 4? That made a jump scare appearance in the current Humble Monthly. I saw that, Namira. I saw. I was like, oh wow, that was a surprise. Imagine Curtis wants Yoshi as the booty slider. Oh my god, he got that fat ass. Let me just paint on your fucking house. Right, Clippy? Kinda rude, TBH. Like, just graffitiing? Like, what if people arrived? So, like, that's not even Curtis's house, right? So what if Garleans or Theodoric soldiers arrived at this town and they saw this graffiti on the house, and then they, like, yoinked out the occupants and they're like, yo, you guys are bad. You guys are not with us. You're against our regime. We're gonna heckin' murder you because of this graffiti on your wall that you didn't even do, by the way. Hi Daniel, how you doing? Good morning, gamers. Hello, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Raban. Brother, this is gonna take me ages to wash out. Right. Imagine if Yoshi P implements the butt slider, but it's male exclusive. Uprising. Uprising. We riot. At dawn we march. Literally just woke up. Well, good morning. Hopefully you get a nice indoor day since it's raining. Dream scenario. Yo, that's that fucker Ilberd. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, idiot. Bastard. Fuck off. Bastard. Oh, why I order?
Send you home to men, did they?
Oh my god. Don't give him ideas. Hi MLM, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. And thank you Daniel too for the bunny check-in as well. Thanks for collecting your 3rd bunny today. And MLM, thank you for collecting your 7th bunny. Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Imagine the butt sliders just waste and not actual butt. No. We're gonna get that cake.
Isa, Garleans got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now. It's
so weird hearing his voice so much lighter. like higher, and not the like the old rusty tone.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
Get the lip slider. Oh. Or the hips? Hip slider? Hell yeah.
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself.
I need a Lala roundness slider. I need full potato mode. Honestly, that sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. Just a round little patat. That's cute.
Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, unfortunately, Curtis, that is exactly what happened. Need to be able to be shorter as a Lala, like teeny tiny. Hi Tay, welcome in, how you doing? Hello, hello. No, I really did mean lips. Oh! I'll take either. I'll take either. Dribbling a Maxway Lala like a basketball. It's like boing, boing. Makes a little boing sound when you jump. Going, it's good, thank you, it's good. Finally getting into some main scenario. For how long? Who knows? There's another side quest just waiting to jump scare me. I can feel it.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder.
Whoa. Doom doom. Minimum size, max round would really just be a basketball. Hell yeah. Oh. Wow. He hit us with that.
Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Whoa. Your idea with the hip slider wasn't actually half bad. Woohoo! You become so round, you have to be rolled around. Could you imagine they just like pull their arms in and then they'll like roll around, roll down the hill? He's mogging Raban, being like, actually you're stupid as hell no matter what you say. Yeah, he kind of was mogging on Raban, wasn't he? He was like, damn, this guy is a gullible idiot. I'm gonna conscript him straight away. Time to roll out. Lalafell bowling? Yes. Like with those, like with the Mii bowling on the Tomodachi Island, where the little Mii stand there, but the bowling ball is like a Lalafell. Roll around at the speed of sound.
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
Oh, that's really interesting. Damn, Lise. Where was all this smart attitude like 2 expansions ago? Why were you so dumb in Realm Reborn? It's been, what, like 6 months? Canonically? Warrior of Hips? Oh my god, look! It's the Warrior of Hips! You mean the Warrior of Light? No! And then she just steps forward and she got like this perfect hourglass figure. My god. She was cosplaying? Forget about it. Oh, okay. She was cosplaying her dumb sister. Gotcha. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. He comes. The Gentleman of Light. Dances damage, scales with hip value. Hell yeah.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
You are your father's daughter is wild. She got to go to a regular lobotomy appointment. Oh shit. Damn. You missed her appointment. It's all the war that we're fighting. Now she's just staring at the words.
Liberty or death? Has it really been 20 years since he wrote those words?
Does it keep growing back? It seems so. Even a blind man could see that Lise wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alizé was dead for a moment back there. 'Tis one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander. But first, she needs to learn to carry it, to not let it break her, to remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then. I think I've said enough. The 2 of you can head back. I mean to stay a bit longer. Needs to learn how to carry these nuts.
I understand. He's been away for a long time, and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radiata.
Alright. Accompanying Lise. Why you stop on the road, mate?
Wait. Am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest, and I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
Oh, interesting. Who's watching us? Who? Boost. Oh no, I'm all alone. Oh wow, I would really hate it if someone jumped out at me. Oh, that would be really bad. Ooh wee, I would hate that. Oh, suspicious youth. Hello. Seven L's, she's seen us. Sod it. Dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. Oh, he's in with the Imperials, huh? In with the Imperials, huh? I'll see how it is. Alright then, I'll make short work of this then. Think there might be some mistaken identity here. No, I think they know who they were looking for. So they were in the employ of the Imperials. So maybe Alamegans who are still siding with the Empire?
They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamegan. Not even conscripts by the look of them. Barely adults, in fact. Some of their faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed. Oh gods. Alizé and Alphino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nargo.
I think I misinterpreted what they were saying. Oh. At least Alizé will not be in danger. Alizé kicks ass. Alizé is sorely underestimated by everyone. Not unless they jump her like 20 to 1, right? We left her with an island full of Qiqirn and she just stabbed him in the dick. Like, she's badass.
What's all this about? You two look ready for a fight.
Who? Oh, Red Alphino. Oh.
We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata and thought they might try to attack you too. Are you all right? Aye, we're fine. The twins are at Stark's. Alizé was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to Castrum Urbania? God's damned fools.
Yeah, do they know who they're messing with? I love that Nargo's like, idiots. Oh. Lys, Atheria, we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young. Less than 20 summers? Aye, I thought so. It's always the young ones. The ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work to be found in Radiata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children grow up knowing it. They have it pounded into their skulls that the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer.
Bloody fools! After everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the Resistance, not against us.
They've been living in the shadow of a castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. Aye, you get some who can't wait to spit in a soldier's eye, but they get beaten for their trouble, or worse.
Even so...
And the ones that don't fight back but refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Beat the dog that bites his master's hand and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now, you may say that's all about to change, and I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to if it comes to it. But remember that.
The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way.
Alphino standing here and being like, oh, the youths of today. It's wild. These darned youths. Bruh, they are older than you are, man. Insane.
Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves. Together. A better home than they've ever known.
It's okay, a bunch of adults told him he was very mature for his age. Oh, woohoo, I can fly now. I won't have to walk around the entire loop again. Okay. Oh, there's a couple of side quests.
Alice will make a full recovery, but I doubt she will be well enough to take to the field again before this is over.
Oh, that's right. Alice got really hurt, didn't she? How did that happen again? When did she get McFucking stabbed? Oh, yeah, Fidola. Fidola got her. That's right. Yeah, Fidola Jojo'd her. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, so they probably could attack her right now. It's probably fair to be worried about her right now.
I'll never get used to it, killing me own countrymen. In the heat of battle, it's either you or them, but after, when you've had time to think about what you've done.
I can imagine how you must feel, but I want you to know that many of us here are grateful for what you did at Castrum Albania. Fidola can get it. I can fix her. Oh. She's got some inner turmoil going on right now. Climbing for Atonement. Abel Ant seems distraught at the absence of a friend. Listen, can you help me look for a mate of mine? I've ventured as far as I dare, but there's been no sign of him. He just decided to set out one day for the Arms of Mead. That's the name of a temple to the west of Alighieri. The path to get up there collapsed ages ago, but the stubborn bastard said he was going to climb over the rocks anyway. I can't help but feel that something bad has happened. If you've any way of reaching this temple, I'd appreciate knowing what's become of him. Be it good news or no. Did you have a look around the Arms of Mead? My mate's a big bloke, about my size, so he shouldn't be too hard to spot. He's a big boy. Oh, all the way down over here. Well, I'm going to teleport for starters. Shark. Shark. Big shark. Big boy. Sharky boy. Sounds so calm. Oh. Him going head first into that was so funny. Yo, look at this place. This place is sick. This place is cool as hell. A badly mauled man. He didn't make it, chat. Mauled by what? Onions? The man lies dead, the victim of an attack by some wild creature. That's it? Okay. Well, back I go then. Whee! Oh man, I'm glad to have flying. Oh, I'm glad to be flying now. That crystal's very unusual. Like the way that it juts out like that. It's almost as if it was like protecting the town under it, right? Okay, we're going via the boat. Wait, we can stand up here? Look at these little dudes. Why does the Ark have set pieces? Like, I get that the boat was used to save people from the flood, but why is there little dudes down here? What is your purpose? Very cool. Boat. It's a nativity scene. Very cool. Oh, you can, yeah, like walk around up here. Past the butter. Whee! Butter. It's like moving pieces on that. Well, did you find him? I've a mind to give that reckless bugger a good... He's dead. God damn it! That damn Ralga in particular. My mate went to his temple to atone, but that's just taking it a bit bloody far. Knowing our countrymen were out there fighting and dying for our freedom, always shuffled along like pack beasts for the Empire. It wears down a man's soul. When my friend heard how the Fist of Ralga disciples would perform hard labour at the temple to expunge their sins, he got it into his head to do the same. It's not like I was happy with our lot either, but we were born under Imperial rule. You did things their way, or you died. I'm not giving up. I'll bear the guilt and the glares of my countrymen, and live a life full enough for the both of us. Thank you for letting me know his fate. Sorry, bud. Leave me be. I need a moment or two, then I'll get back to work. Dainty damsel. Woohoo! A friend on the other side. The dainty damsel would have you pick flowers. Hi, Simple. How you doing? Hello, hello. How very glib.
You're with the Alliance Army, aren't you? A soldier? I would be ever so grateful if you could pick some special flowers for me. I lost a dear friend during the fighting with the Empire, and I wish to place a bouquet in her memory. It's just that the fields where these flowers grow are roamed by creatures which, not to put too fine a point on it, would pull my pretty little head off. If you're willing to brave these monstrosities, I ask that you seek out the blooms known as Ralga's gold and bring me back 3 or so handfuls. Try looking along the thirstless path far to the north of Specula Imperatoris. I've heard that Ralga's gold blooms north of Specula Imperatoris along the thirstless path. I've also heard that the fields are home to brutes 12 thumbs tall with the disposition of a bee-stung bull jamel.
Alright, where am I going? Oh, up. Up, up, and away! I'll uncover this bit of the map too while I'm here. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Yo, we can fly around the cool crystals. Very cool. Well, we can't fly through them. Okay. Well, they're still very cool. This is an area you can only get to from flying. Yo, it's a statue. Is this like one of the monks? Got a succubus minion. Anatomically correct. Yeah, I think I have the succubus minion. I got the puff of darkness. She's cute. Is there, that's not the succubus one though, there's a different one. Now is a good time to change my minion, you're right. Do I have it? I don't even know if I do have it. I have a lot of them. Oh, here it is. Found it. One of the countless clockwork servitors discovered in the home of a Gridanian goldsmith recently hanged for the crime of ritual summoning. It is believed while crafting the automata, he became increasingly obsessed with the void until the darkness bid him to do the unthinkable. I don't know. I think that face would bid me to do the unthinkable too. She's so cute! She's adorable! So, what, you wanted 3 batches? Yeah. 3 bunches. I've unlocked Gamba. Let's go. It's gambling time. Actually, you know what? Oh, well, no. Let me finish this. There's the big cacpot, which just had its draw. If you're on Atheria, it just had the draw this afternoon. Well, this evening. It does it weekly. Oh, the Grand Company gambling. What's the... Oh, for the minions. Wait, I got it. I got it. Hang on. Wait, it did? Time to check my pools. Come on, 6767. Oh. Come on, come on. Yeah, it would have been... If you go right now, you'll still be within the early bird window, but you've only got a few more minutes. I'm gonna hand this quest in and then I'll do it, and hopefully I get there. Hopefully I'll get in time for the early bird. Actually, no, I don't think I did. Actually, I don't think I set it up last week. Never mind. I think I forgot.
Were you able to find the flowers I asked for?
Ralga's gold. These golden flowers are named for their relation to the deity of destruction.
Beautiful, aren't they? It's said they're only grow in spots that have been struck by the destroyer's lightning. Rare and precious, just like she was. I'm sorry, I cannot bear to speak her name. But she did not believe in the gods, and I know nothing of her own land's customs. But I would honour her memory all the same. I will take this bouquet and lay it down at the place where we often met in Specula Imperatoris. That was where I worked, and where she was stationed. Thank you for your kindness. I will mention you to her in my prayers.
Wonder if she was Doman. Alright. We're just gonna take a quick aside. Yeah, the Grand Company gambling. That'll be the little minion boxes, right? Little gacha boxes. I don't think... Does anyone want to pick my numbers? Oh. I did not have a ticket in. No. Alright, purchase. Alright, who wants to pick me numbers? 2894. 2894. Thank you, Benny. $19.84. Done. And a classic 6969. Random. Normally if I'm picking them, I just randomize it. I'm just like, cha-ching, cha-ching. One day 6969 will happen and every entrant will be a millionaire. It's gonna happen, guys. One day. One day. Do you reckon there are certain numbers that they're like, can't win? Surely not. No, I think it would happen. Because that'd be unfair, right? Hi Jams, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. I'd say 6969 would be one that can't win. It'll break the damn MGP economy. 6767 is a loser number. No. One I go for sometimes is 8008. Another classic. Oh. Alright. We did some MGP. Time to go back to our regularly scheduled program. More MSQ. Yeah, imagine so many people just win all this MGP. It'd be like, where were you when the Cacpot 6969? There, okay, but we've got our ticket in for next week. We'll be able to go and get it then. Maybe next week's the week. Okay, Lise. What's next? The lady in red. Why, yes I am. Thanks for noticing. Or do you mean you? Nah, she must mean me. I'm the hero after all. Lise has a proposal.
I've been thinking, if Alizé needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Ralga's Reach. She can receive much better care there, after all. Our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gridania.
Lise doesn't even have red glasses. Exactly. Incomplete. Incomplete.
Indeed, and given what Mistress Woad has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Nago, go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alphino, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Atheria, would you mind going on ahead and telling Aurella that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for Alizé when she arrives. Thanks. Must seem strange seeing me doling out orders, but not half as strange as it feels to do it, let me tell you.
They'll learn what it means to live free. We'll teach them. Together. Alright. Speak with Aurella at Ralga's Reach. All the way back to Ralga's. Oh, the succubus sitting on the shoulder is very cute. Brum brum. Brum, brum, brum. Do you require assistance? Very well. We will make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? Oh, sure. Warrior of Light. Tucking in your bed sheets just right. There. All crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Right. We're bringing her in. Honestly, Alphino, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurella, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Kryl? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long. As will I. A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. Aww. They're good together, when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Atheria, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. Alright. Oh, wait. I should have been there with you to the end. If only I hadn't been so reckless. Aw. We'll find Kryl and bring her home. After all, I need her to tell you to stay in bed. Okay. That's kind of funny. It's sweet when they're getting along. They do love each other a lot. Where are you, Lise? Yo, new drip. Let's go. Oh my gosh, she got a titty window. Wow.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
You know, guys, Lise isn't actually that bad, really, when you think about it. Hawooga! That's a cute outfit.
Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could.
Oh, it's Ida's outfit. I was always Lise Nation. You were clearly only here because of her new outfit. I welcome you with open arms.
Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
I mean, it's a nice fit, Lise. Honestly. Lise Nation is starving. We need all the help we can get. That is a super cute top. Casual Lise fan versus competitive ranked Lise fan. It suits you.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice.
Dunno, I like the Armored Lise outfit more. Armored Lise outfit didn't have a titty window, man.
Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
A warm-up?
There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
I'm something of a monk myself, actually. I'm in favor of the window. All for the window, say I. Armored Lise has the booty shorts though. You right. You right. I. Yo, it's on his fist. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I say nay, sorry, she still pisses me off. Fair. Yo, as the sun rises, that's cute. Now kiss. And then they fucked at the end. Shorts or window decisions. I know. I'm a window gal. You know what? It helps that she's also got like the ab window too. And those pants look comfy as hell. Like I would wear those pants. In an ideal world, we could have both. True. True. It's a shame you cannot actually go on top of the statue's palm. Yeah, because you can't fly up there from down here. Where even is the palm? I don't fucking see it. Oh, it's all the way up. Oh, My fucking neck's broken. I can't look up there. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Find us this world and I'm in. People also suggested that this is meant to be an implied sex scene with a Warrior of Light and Lys fighting on the palm. I mean, there's only so much space on the palm, right? You're probably wrestling up there. I don't know if it is an implied sex scene though, but it's certainly an interesting take. You know what I'm still salty that I missed out on? The implied sex scene that would have happened after the dinner that we had with Emmerich if Alisaie hadn't been shot by a poisoned arrow. Still fucking salty about that. That was back in Heavenswood. I'm still mad about it. Definitely an interesting take. It's certainly a take of all time, I will say. Alright, Lys. Yeah, it would have been really cool as a solo instance, I agree. Just casually bring it up in convo next time you and she are alone.
Maybe we got a little carried away, but you have to admit that was fun. Thank you, Atheria. You're the best kind of friend. The kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you.
The lady in red. Still upset that the April Fool's romance event didn't become a real thing. I want to romance Ishtola. Where? Where? Please. I want to romance Emmerich. By the way, Alisaie, you owe me for Emmerich blocking me the one time you got poisoned. Yeah, Alisaie outrage. Alisaie being like, what the fuck? I was dying. It's alright, we did technically have that conversation already in my headcanon. Because there's this moment where you sit down and you and Alisaie are having like a one-on-one while you stare at the stars. And she asks you about your adventures. And you can talk about Emmerich. So in my headcanon, I talk about the time that she burst in and I didn't get to have my dinner with him. Yo. Elderly private. Dearest daughter. The elderly private needs help finding someone.
Sorry to bother you, but would you mind helping me look for my daughter? She headed off in the direction of Castrum Oriens quite some time ago, and should have been back by now. Would you mind asking the Alliance soldiers if they've seen her? She has blonde hair and brown eyes. Last I heard, she's been dispatched to fight at Belzar's wall. Oh, please, bring her back to me.
Bring her back to you? She's been dispatched to find her. She's doing her duty. Pip.
Cannot say I've seen anyone like that around here. You may have better luck asking a member of the Order of the Twin Adder. This is their post, after all.
Cock-a-lie.
A blonde female soldier? Sorry, no one comes to mind.
Okay. Blonde hair, brown eyes. That's not a lot to go on, I'll be honest with you. I've seen a Makote that matches that description, but no hers. Maybe she is a Makote.
Ah, Ah, Captain Starbringer. To what do we owe the pleasure? I cannot say anyone here matches that description. That said, I do faintly recall hearing of a gentleman searching for such a lady in the past. It may be worth your while asking some of my subordinates if they know aught. Oh my god, chat, it's another question. Wait, did you just say you were asked to search for this woman by an elderly private? Losing a loved one is never easy, but it really is about time he accepted reality. His daughter has been dead for quite a while now. She was seduced by the Griffin's words and joined his forces in the battle at Bilsar's Wall. It was there she breathed her last. We confirmed as much when we showed her belongings to her father. However, it seems the shock was too much for him. He has repeatedly visited us since, requesting every time that we look for his daughter. I will speak with him once more and make sure this does not happen again. My apologies for him sending you on a wild goose chase. Oh, that's rough, buddy. New quest. What the hell? Guys, I'm never gonna reach that final zone. I really thought we were getting to that final zone today, guys. Falling down on the job. Serpent Marshal Brookstone finds himself once again in need of a good soldier. Atheria, you've come at a good time. I received a rather urgent call for assistance from one of our scouts, and all of my men are preoccupied with duties elsewhere. I'd like you to go and speak with Flame Sergeant Dodogun. You'll find him at his post near Qiqirn. Oh, actually. Flame Sergeant Dodogun wouldn't call unless it was of the utmost importance. I suggest you hurry to him. Alright. We can fly here, right? We can! Woohoo! It's alright, we'll get there eventually. Hey! Does this have anything to do with that blonde hair, brown-eyed cure lady? Yeah, no rush. No rush. They'll be fine, right? They'll be okay. Liberating Alamigo can wait. Xenosier juicy ass. He'll be there when we get there. So, they've sent the Marble Slayer, have they? I suppose you'll do. A few bails ago, I spotted what looked like a resistance fighter in a skirmish with the Ananta. As a general rule, the Alliance doesn't intervene in local disputes, but I suspect something is amiss. The altercation took place along a path between the Kalyana and the Vera settlements, and neither the Alliance nor the Resistance has any business being there. I wouldn't have been overly concerned if not for the fact that the man I sent down there to investigate hasn't returned. I'd like you to go to Sathya Marga and see if he's gotten himself into any trouble. If you find anything, you can contact me via the link pearl we gave you.
Okay. Well, let's go check on him. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. A yo. Oh, that's a player. Bruh. Fuck. Fucking hell. Why am I like this? Sorry. Chat, don't look. Don't make eye contact. Phew. Thank you, miss. I've never seen one of the Ananta so angry. She wouldn't even speak. Only ceaseless hissing with seemingly murderous intent. If not for you, I would likely be dead like that gentleman just over there. From what I could gather before we were assaulted, he was seizing crystals from their encampment. I assumed it was to stop the summoning of a primal.
Ahem. Forgive the intrusion, but judging by his uniform, I'm not so sure he was a member of the Resistance to begin with. Well, I wouldn't call it a uniform so much as an unconvincing costume. He likely stole bits and pieces off of fallen soldiers. I also very much doubt he was here for crystals. You can clearly see the jewelry hanging out of his satchel. Nothing but a petty thief, if you ask me.
You can see all of this from your post.
There's a reason I'm stationed up here and not you, soldier. If you're well enough to walk, I suggest you return to base immediately. Captain Starbringer, report to Serpent Marshal Brookstone.
That is pretty impressive. I think I can manage on my own. Thank you again for your help. If you could see all that from up here, surely he would have known why the dude hadn't returned. Oh, hey. Sorry, my bad. Beep beep. Ooh. It's coming for me. Oh, I can teleport. I'm back. Welcome back, Atheria. What have you to report? I see. It's not often I disagree with the Flame Sergeant, but I'm not so sure this man was some wayward thief. After all, the Resistance is quite expansive and comprised of many different groups. While the forces stationed at Ralka's Reach are the most involved in our fight against the Garleans, there are other, smaller factions, some even formed haphazardly, who claim to be Resistance fighters if only for the chance to loot and plunder. It is imperative this man is identified to determine who can be held accountable. If we had more recruits like you, we likely wouldn't have to worry about such things. At any rate, you've been of great help. If we should have need of you again, you can be certain we will contact you.
Alright, you're welcome.
Our victory at Castellum Volodina has earned us a strong foothold here in Girabania, but the road before us is still quite long. We will need to be duly prepared before our plans can proceed further. Ooh. Has this person always been here?
What have we here? A fellow clan member? We are of the same purpose, sister, and thus shall our wisdom be shared.
He's the hunts person. Interesting. Confessions of the Heart. Kukulai needs your help with a matter of the heart. Ah, an adventurer! Thank the gods. I have a favor to ask, and the others would never let me live this down if they were to find out. I've met someone, you see, and in the most peculiar of places, on the battlefield. No, she isn't an Imperial soldier, but a ravishing resistance fighter. After asking around, it seems she's stationed near the Yawn on the path towards the peaks. But in our line of work, tomorrow is never a certainty. To lose her before making my feelings known would be more than my heart can bear. That is why I would ask you to take this letter. Take it and deliver it to my dear, sweet Athala. Athala? Oh my god, he's got the hots for someone. Kakalai's got a girlfriend. Well, in before she turns him down. He's like, ew. Brother, ew. Oh, someone at this encampment? I was almost half expecting one of the snakes, to be honest with you. How can I help you, adventurer? Kakalai's love note. A letter from Kakalai expressing his undying devotion to the woman who rescued him from certain death. Oh, princess. Princess. A letter from Kakalai? Can it be? The dashing young soldier who rescued me. I can't believe it. From the moment I laid eyes on him, I knew it was fate. Hello! Hi, Joey! Hi, Raiders! Welcome in! How you doing? How's your Final Fantasy XIV today? Hello, hello, hello! Hi, NPC Nikki! Welcome in! How you doing? Hi, Joey! Hi, Rogue Legacy! Hello, hello, hello. How are we today? Welcome in. For those who don't know me, I am Atheria. I do every single quest in Final Fantasy XIV. We're currently doing some side quests around Stormblood, in between some main scenario as well. Getting a little bit of both in today. Lots of side quests though. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Joey. I appreciate it. For anyone who is not familiar with Joey's streams, Joey does a variety of games, but does do a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. So you can find that on his channel. Yo, check it out. I am Joey Cruz as your go-to for FF14 shenanigans and games. They're deep in the raid life, tackling everything from adamantoids to patch updates. But wait, there's more. When they're not slaying pixels, they're probably lifting weights or dropping chaotic comedy bombs. It's a wild ride, fam. Welcome in, Joey. How are you? All caught up now, doing side content from Dawn Trail, plus getting back to leveling of the hand and land classes. That's good. Very good. Very good. Catching up on all the all the extra stuff. Getting ready for Evercold, Joey. Dropping chaotic comedy bombs is what I call it when I go to the bathroom. Damn. Oh. Damn. Yes, are you excited? I'm excited. I think it'll be awesome having Evercold. Pretty excited for all the changes coming with 8.0. Me too. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be really, really good. Looking forward to trying new things. I know there's a few things that people are feeling a little bit trepidatious about. I know the off-tank in particular was something people were like, whoa, hold on. Hold up. But I'm interested to see how it changes the classes. I'm interested in seeing how they try it out. You know, we can't have wins on everything, but at least it's trying something different. So I'm interested to see where they take it and what it looks like and how they respond, you know, depending on how it hits. So I'm excited for Ath streaming Evercold in 7 years. Okay. Listen. Listen. Okay, just because it's going to be 7 years away doesn't mean we can't be excited about it. I'm excited about all the little kind of mechanics type changes that I'll get to experience despite not being in Evercold. Oh, but you know how it is. You know how it is. Joey, thank you so much for the raid today. If you need to head off so that you can get some food, some rest, whatever you got to do, take care of yourself. Please take care. If you guys are hanging around though, I hope you enjoy your stay. I voice act all of the quests. So, yeah, super lurker friendly. If you're just hanging out, just chilling, putting me on in the background, that's all good. They are doing major job updates. Yeah, I'm excited for the job updates. I think that'll be the most impactful for me on my playthrough. Gotta pack up, get ready to head out. Sorry to raid and run. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. That's what I usually do. Because normally it's bedtime when I gotta go. So thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you. this side quest that we're doing at the moment is this soldier from the castrum was like, hey, can you please deliver my love letter to this other soldier? So we're here delivering a love letter. We didn't know how she was going to take it, but she seems to be taking it well so far.
From the moment I laid eyes on him, I knew it was fate. Oh, would you like to hear the tale of our meeting? Of two brave souls on the battlefield for love?
What if she thinks it's a different soldier? Nod politely while considering how to spend your tombstones. Prepare for the tale of a small man with a big heart. Fuck, okay, that's funny. We'll prepare for the tale of a small man with a big heart.
All of my unit lay dead or dying around me, and the Garleans were closing in. The glint of their swords in the high noon sun was blinding. Despite my training, I felt infinitely small in an endless sea of carnage and chaos. In all my time as a conjurer, I've never struck a blow against an enemy. There was always some ploy at my disposal, a clever use of the terrain to outmaneuver my enemies. But the barren lands of Girabania would afford me no such luxury. I stood precariously on a knife's edge, and I could feel I would soon fall. I dared not look to see what was waiting for me below. My only thought was I wanted to live. I wanted to live. The Imperial sword came crashing down. I braced myself for the end. What filled the air next was not my cries of agony, but the sweet song of steel against steel. I then opened my eyes to an amazing sight. At first, I thought it a bean sprout jumping furiously to and fro, but lo and behold, it was Qiqirn. I began casting healing magics, and I could not take my eyes off him. He was poetry in motion. Before long, the Imperials all lay defeated. The only sound to be heard was his laboured breathing, and mine. He then ran off to join the fray elsewhere, but for one moment, one magical moment, our eyes met. When I looked into those glorious emerald green eyes of his, I knew he was the one. Oh, my sweet angel still lives, and to think he would send me such a letter. After losing my parents 20 years ago, I had always been filled with such hate, such anger. All I lived for was revenge against the Garleans. But those days are done. Love has found me, and I will never let it go. Here, you take this flower to him. Tell him I would bask in his love like this blossom in sunlight. Ah. NPC next to her thinking, if I have to hear this story again, I'm using this sword on myself. He's like, I am sick of hearing this. His eyes are blue, lady. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you. How I long for the day when I can hold him in my arms once more.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll go tell him you're keen. We delivered the haha JK unless Athala is colorblind? Is his eyes blue? I didn't even really notice. No, his eyes are green. They are green. It's okay. His eyes are green. Least down bad Eorzean. I think she's halfway there at least without him even being around us.
Did you find her? Did you deliver the note?
Athala's token of love. Nothing says I love you like a flower plucked from a field of rotting imperial corpses. Holy.
A flower? A stalk? They say it symbolizes the bonds of love, you know. Oh, my sweet, sweet Athala. Would you like to hear of how we met? Of how I came to meet my angel on the battlefield?
Nod politely while planning your escape from the conversation. Listen closely to the tale of the angel and her healing hands.
My unit had been crushed utterly by a Magitech menace set upon us by the Imperials. It was all I could do to escape. I honestly had no idea where I was going. I only knew that death was at my back. Before I knew it, I was careening into a soldier and I instinctively readied my blade. I defeated him with relative ease, but sadly he was not alone. More soldiers beyond counting stood before me, and a mechanical monster still giving chase behind. In that moment I grew tired of it all. Tired of running. Tired of living. So I rushed headlong into the throng of soldiers. I swung my sword wildly, caring not for the blows they made against me. Where there should have been pain, there was only a soothing breeze blowing at my back. I felt reinvigorated, and so I kept fighting down to the last man. It was only then that I looked back. What I saw there behind me I can only describe as perfection. The gods must have grown jealous of her beauty and cast her down from the heavens. But my sweet angel was not yet free from danger. The Magitech drone was still following me, so I ran before it was close enough to open fire on the both of us. I ran and ran until I found a support unit of the Allied forces. I was safe, and in love. It is unfair to say that I saved her. No, she is the one who saved me. When next we receive our wages, I will have to get her something. A ring, perhaps.
Whoa, okay, that's a... She gave you a flower. Maybe start a little smaller. Maybe think a little smaller. Alright, he's confessed his love. Wonderful. A somber sibling. Kakalai, I think you should get yourself a step stool before you settle on a ring.
For the last time, we cannot permit you to leave Castrum Oriens. It is not safe.
Oh, interesting. Powers up! He suddenly does the... what's like the power up emote?
My dear brother, this somber sibling is looking to leave Castrum Oriens. Pardon me. Are you by chance an adventurer? Please, if you're heading to Ralga's Reach, I beg of you, take me with you. My brother was a member of the Resistance, you see, and I planned to go and see him. Yet no matter how many times I explain myself to this bully of a soldier, continues to keep me hostage here. I've had enough of your dramatics. No one is keeping you hostage. You're free to return home, but until the area is safe, civilians are not permitted beyond the grounds of this base. End of discussion. Well, what if I were to go in the company of this adventurer? I suppose that would be permissible. That is assuming, of course, she consents to be your escort. Then it's settled. Let's be on our way, shall we? The path south through Bittermill is probably safest.
Sure, I guess. Okay.
She seemed terribly troubled when she first arrived. Certainly in no state to be travelling alone. I have no doubt you can keep her safe, but please do keep an eye on her.
Alright. I will keep a very close eye. I wonder if there's going to be any more side quests about the Black Rose. Wait, why are we going this way? Isn't Ralga's up? Or are we crossing the Volodina Bridge? I suppose technically this is the road to Ralga's Reach.
Castellum Volodina. That soldier was telling me the Garleans built that fortress atop the bridge and changed its name. It's only a name, but it always starts with something small. Or so my brother used to say. Piece by piece, they replace what is ours with theirs. As time passes, people forget. Eventually, what was once insufferable is accepted as normal. But enough of my musings. We should be going. Would it be all right if we rest on the bridge to the north?
Oh, we looped around. Why did we loop around, man? What an odd path to take. We could have just come straight. Oh no, we couldn't have. Could we? Maybe we couldn't have just come straight down.
I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up here. My brother and I were born in Alamigo, but by the grace of Ralga we escaped shortly before the Garleans' occupation. We lived here for such a brief time, it's hard for me to truly say this was ever our home. My brother, on the other hand, had been up in arms about reclaiming our home for as long as I can remember. No sooner had he heard of the resistance than he was rushing out our door and out of Gridania. Sometimes I wonder if he was right. What do you think?
Home is where the heart is.
Where the heart is? My, what a novel idea. Though I suppose in the end there is likely no true answer we can all agree on. I suppose we should keep moving. Would it be alright if we stopped briefly near the temple further north?
This is just a sightseeing trip. What's the bet her brother's dead? And she's just reminiscing. Having a wee little reminisce.
My parents brought me here once when I was a child. It seems my brother came here often after joining the resistance.
Doing a heckin' reminiscent, yeah.
In his letters he would tell me how after every battle he came to pray. He would stay until he regained peace of mind and stillness within his spirit.
You've the look of a woman who's seen their fair share of battle. Do you have such a place to return to? A place to still your mind? Yes.
Is it a place you call home? Is there someone there waiting for you? My apologies. That was rude of me to ask. I have no church or temple to turn to for solace, but I do have family waiting for me at home in Gridania. Though I long to return to them, I must first see my brother. Come, we're nearly at Ralga's Reach.
I do. I have a house I wallpaper with pictures of Emmerich de Burrell from Ishgard. Exactly. He's waiting for me at home. And then you go inside and it's like an Emmerich body pillow.
We've made it. Ralga's Reach. I realize you must have places to go, but would you accompany me inside? My brother's supposed to be in a place they call Recompense.
Recompense? Is that the grave site? Oh. Oh. It is. Oh no. Oh no, it is. Recompense is my favorite grocery store. Oh guys, oh no, that is, it's the cemetery. Oh, brother. I meant to come sooner. When they told me the news, I couldn't believe it. Why? Why did you have to leave? I constantly ask myself how we could have grown so far apart. Why would he refuse to accept Gridania as our home? I hoped he would be a brother to my husband, an uncle to my son. Instead, he chose Alamigo. And now... I'm sorry. This must all seem a terrible bother. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for bringing me here. Ooh. It should have been me! She's like, he chose Alamigo. It should have been me. He should have chose me and his family. Well, conveniently, it did bring us back here for more side quests. More side quests. More! Another! Fallen friend of mine. This Ananta battlemaid wants to cheer up a friend's father. Oh, accidentally clicked.
I require your help to deliver something of value. A strider I was pleased to call friend recently died in battle. I want to deliver a bracelet of his to his father. If memory serves, they hailed from a village called Alagana. I would go there by myself, but I worry my appearance might frighten them. That is why I would like you to accompany me, to show I come in peace. Now, let us make our way there.
Okay, well, never mind, we're leaving again. Here we go again. Hi Zebby, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the body check-in. I appreciate that. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. How you doing?
I have been waiting for you, Strider. I believe my friend said his father was a stonemason who is fond of fishing. I will wait here so I do not cause a commotion. Please bring my friend's father to me once you have located him.
Oh god, it's big eep. Long stream, man. Yeah, it's a double toil and trouble. How you doing, Zeb? Stonemason, who is fishing. Checks out. This is the guy. Here it is.
I don't believe we've met.
I am tired. Oh, you're gonna have an early night tonight, Zebby. You've come with an Ananta to deliver my son's bracelet. I had been wondering if anyone was gonna bring me his former possessions. I first heard of his passing a while ago from a resistance fighter. Initially, I resented both the Empire and the Resistance equally for taking him from me. However, now I have calmed down somewhat. I'm so proud of my boy. He did everything he could to free us from the Empire's clutches. My thanks to you and this Ananta for bringing this bracelet back to me. I shall go collect it now. Just feeding the mees, hell yeah. Just giving them their little snackies. The snackos. My thanks to you and this Ananta for bringing my son's bracelet back to me.
Thank you, Strider. Your son treated all races equally. He would often talk to me fondly of his family. He said you made that bracelet for him just before he left to join the Resistance. I was so moved by this, I tried to make my own. Alas, it did not go very well.
I had no idea he spoke of me to his friends. Thank you for sharing that with me. How about I'll make you a similar bracelet as a token of my gratitude?
I would like that very much.
In that case, there's one thing I need your help finding first. Ever since I lost my boy, I've been drinking a little more than usual and, well, it seems I managed to misplace my hammer while I was somewhat inebriated. My god. My god. Feed them so they pay their rent? You right.
Understood. I shall search for this hammer. Strider, please lend me your help as well. It may not be easy to find.
Like looking for a hammer in a haystack. If it's in a haystack, I will be very impressed. Oh, here it is. By the water's edge. I mean, I suppose that makes sense if he likes fishing so much. Whee! Dun, 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 dun.
Let me know if you find the stonemason's hammer.
Like a needed in a haystack. Quantity 1. Oh yeah, a needle in a haystack. Yo. My memory's so foggy, I honestly have no idea where I lost it. Stonemason's hammer. If this hammer could talk, it would have a tale or two to tell.
That's the one! Thank you so much. Now I can set about making another bracelet.
Would you mind telling me more about my son while I work?
It would be my pleasure. I have many fond memories of him. Thank you for your help, Strider.
Oh, that's actually a really sweet quest. What? Oh my god, there is more side quest here. What? We doing her fucking around the grounds? What is going on? Bloody taking the piss again, I swear. I swear. Hello. More missing sons. We must find all of the sons. Oh, it's a Qiqirn. A kindly Qiqirn. Look at his jacket. Oh, what a precious baby. Oh, I love him. My son. I have found a lost son. He is my lost son. Look at this lost son. What a precious little baby. Oh, my heart. Look at that snoot. He's delightfully fuzzy. He is delightfully fuzzy. Look at him. He is very delightful. Oh. When a mummy side quest and a daddy side quest love each other very much. Oh, look at this precious man. The Qiqirn strikes back. This kindly Qiqirn requires protection. I will protect you. Oh, I'm in an ad break. Let me just go. I don't want to start this quest with this kindly little man. I'm just going to go make myself another cup of tea and then I'll be back and we'll keep going while the ad break's on. So I'll be right back and then we'll keep going with this side quest. I'm back. I'm back. I have a cup of tea and a refilled water bottle. Wait, never mind. Oh, wait a minute. I just did. Ha ha ha. Oh, what a precious little guy. Alright.
Me so sad. No one listen what I have to say. Why they think me a bad Qiqirn? You will hear me? Oh, very happy to meet kindly adventurer. This is the place me want to go, but lots of bad Qiqirn who stop me. Protect me, kind adventurer. Time we go.
My precious, my son. I got told off when I went into the kitchen by Nick.
Keep me nice and safe until I reach Specula Imperatoris. Me want to explore it.
Escort. So do I run and they follow? Damn, they like beeline straight for him. Excuse me? Over here. He's level 69. Nice. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. A rude suit. Wait, these aren't mood suits, they're rude suits. This guy's different. Hey. Wait, can you... Oi. Chat, I have the dumbest fucking cat. So I have a suitcase standing up in my room and it's got like the wheels on the bottom of it. And there's like a box kind of on the ground next to it. And so what she did is she was getting in with like a bag on the top. So she was getting into the bag that was on top of the box next to the suitcase. She was like ruffling around in that. And then she put her paws on the top of the suitcase to try and jump on it. But what happened was the weight of her, because the suitcase is empty, So the weight of her just pushed the suitcase away, and then she just kind of went funk, and then like flopped on the ground. Little idiot. And then she's like, ah, what have you done? You have wronged me, human. I'm like, I didn't do shit to you, mate. That was all you. I don't know where she's gone. She's gone to hide somewhere. I'm gonna sulk. Silly cat. Silly little baby. Will this guy aggro onto... Oh, nope. Oh, these guys will. See, these are mood suits. Okay. Well, that guy didn't seem to aggro her.
Me going to search inside. Can ask kindly adventurer to do favor in the meantime. Bad Qiqirn is scary. Me come up with plan to keep them away. Pour this around. All Qiqirn hate this stinky smell. So stinky and smelly it is. Meet here again when done.
Alright, good luck in there, bud. Have fun. Cow bitter juice? Made from the Qiqirn's least favorite plant. Interesting. Check out this stinky stuff. Stinky little guys.
Found what me needed. Time to go home.
I went to grab my mug of boiling hot tea that I just made and managed to dip my finger into it. Needless to say, that was a rude surprise. This guy's gonna come up again. We're gonna see this guy again. Look how cool he is. There is no way they write this guy one quest and call it a day.
Thank you, kindly adventurer. Took back shiny thing belonging to Qiqirn. Bad Qiqirn loot it and give loot to Empire. Me sick of Empire, always looting loot from Qiqirn. But now it is Qiqirn's again. Here is reward for kindly adventurer.
All right. Nah, he'll be back. He'll be back. My son. We'll see my son again. Gerbet. Religious freedom. Gerbet longs for the days when statues of Ralga dotted the peaks.
Ah, good to see you again. pleased to say those rats have not bothered me since you scared them off. In fact, could I ask for your help once more? The peaks used to be filled with more Ralga statues than you could shake a stick at. Of course, the Empire did not approve of this and ordered them all to be destroyed. Though as luck would have it, I have heard 2 survived. The only issue is the bridges that used to lead to them have fallen into disrepair, hence why I have been unable to check them myself. Please search for them in my place. I have marked both their locations on your map. Good luck.
Oh, this is where I was earlier. At that weird statue thing. Are they both there? No, that's one. Oh, what? All the way down here? Bruh. Yeah, no wonder you didn't go check him yourself, man. It's on the other side of the fucking continent. This is the statue. Well, it's seen better days, that's for sure. This statue has also seen better days. Well, if I'd have known you were going to say exactly what I said. Check this one. Probably also seen better days. What is this? Oh, this is part of the temple thing. Yo, there's a guy standing right at the edge here. Ooh. The statue is missing 2 key components, an arm and its head. He hasn't seen me. We'll just whoop. Just inconspicuously leave. The other one was just missing a head, wasn't it?
Were the statues undamaged?
Nah, sorry, bud.
Oh, that is truly a shame. I suppose it was foolish of me to get my hopes up. The monks belonging to the Fist of Ralga and the religion's followers used to go on pilgrimage, often to compare the different statues. No matter how long it takes, I will make sure the statues are reconstructed. I will not stand back and watch as this tradition dies. My thanks for taking on such a difficult task. Here, take this as your payment.
I don't know, you seem like an old guy. Do you think you'll be able to reconstruct them? Or is he just going to tell people how to reconstruct them? Hungry Hure. Bombs for peace. This hungry Hure has been working hard to improve his smoke bombs. Oh, fucking. Thanks for your help with those midges the other day. I've been refining my smoke bombs in the meantime, and I was hoping you'd be willing to test the new ones out for me. The refined smoke bombs contain a potion that will keep any midges at bay much longer than smoke could. Who knows? If they work well, maybe I could even sell them. The workers at Byron's Bread actually expressed an interest in seeing a demonstration. Take these and scatter 'em around the fields there. Aimed well, and you might finish the job with just a few bombs to spare. Best of luck. Alright, let's go do a demonstration. Hey guys, check this out. I just roll up and I start throwing bombs at all of their carefully planted crops. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of there. Woohoo! Good job, 4 in 1. Ah, bullseye. Bullseye, I tell you. Okay. Hungry Hure. Quite effective, aren't they? I'm hoping they might revolutionise agriculture in areas largely populated by older folk like me. What? I'm hoping they might revolutionise agriculture in areas largely populated by older folk such as myself. By the way, you wouldn't happen to belong to the Resistance, would you? Kind of, yeah. I knew it! I thought I'd heard of a member of theirs that matched your description. In that case, there is one more thing I would ask of you. Give these to my son, Gillo, the next time you visit Ralga's Reach. I only heard recently that he joined the Resistance after he left home. I somehow doubt he wants to see me. So, please, deliver these smoke bombs in my stead. Aw. Okay, well. Back to Ralga's Reach now. They're taking the piss. They really are taking the piss. Where's Ralga's? Oh, here. Have they sent me on enough around the grounds? Oh no, there's one more. Oh god. This is one gonna take me to Doma? Well, if it isn't the Warrior of Light. Is there something I can help you with? Crate of smoke bombs. A smoky gift from a father to his son. My father told you to bring these to me. No matter how many times I asked him, he always refused to supply the Resistance with his smoke bombs. He insisted they were to be used for quarrying, not war. But never mind that. Thank you for delivering these. I haven't been back home in a good few years now. Maybe I'll take some leave and go give him a fine bottle of local mead. Aww. Yeah, you repair that relationship, mate. Ranulf. If you send me to Doma Ranulf, we're gonna have some words. Ant juice. A head bandage. Ranulf wants to help the barber. What the fuck? A headband. Okay. Alright. Think you'd be able to lend me a hand? I've been trying to gather supplies for the barber. While I've managed to get some blankets and bandages, I've not been able to procure any disinfectant. That's what I need your help for. I want you to bring me a bottle of antlion secretion. I'll collect the other ingredients I need. I just need you to slay an antlion. Only the antlions that dwell beneath the earth secrete the kind of liquid I need. Use this to draw them to the surface. Antlion secretion. Ugh. It's a powder made of crushed ants. Their favorite food. Scatter it anywhere they're known to dwell, and you'll be faced with one in no time at all. Head to Vijala in the fringes. You'll not struggle to find an antlion there. Hi, Alterator. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. How you been? Doing good? I'm glad to hear it. I'm also doing well. Having a pretty good weekend so far. Alright, where's this antlion? Fine powder, created by mashing a large number of dead ants together. Somewhat sticky to the touch. Ugh. Ugh. Ambusher. Oh, antlion ambusher. Oh my goodness. You ain't nothing, mate. Take you down in a heartbeat. I'm enjoying playing Red Mage. Okay, now we go back to Ralgers. Are we sending us back to Ralgers? Roar. Do the roar. Did everything go to plan? Bottle of antlion secretion. A liquid secreted by large antlions, often used for making disinfectants. Ugh. Exactly what I needed. I'll be able to make enough disinfectant to last a while with this. Even the smallest of wounds can be fatal if they become infected. We can't let the barber run out of this stuff. Interesting. Why do they call it the barber? Look, we did it. We cleared all the side quests. Yeah, main story is back, baby. We are so back. Oh, Lise, you look so nice in that outfit. Thank God. Way less practical than the other one, though. I will say. I will say. Upon the great Loch's shore, Lise is feeling relaxed and refreshed. Good. I'm glad you're feeling relaxed and refreshed. We're about to take the battle to your hometown.
Now that Alizé is settled in, it's time we rejoined the fight. Though, actually, maybe you and Alphino should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers, and that might take a while. This is the first time I've visited Ralgers Reach since taking over from Conrad, so we have a few things to discuss. Don't worry, I won't be far behind.
Alright. Well, I'll fetch Alphino. Bark, bark, bark. Woof, woof, bark, bark. Okay, that's the same as what she said earlier.
Ah, there you are. What was it that Lise wanted of you?
We just wanted to fight a little bit. Hi Cosbane, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you for collecting your third little bunny. The 3 Bunsketeers. How you doing? Hello, hello. A sparring match on the Destroyer's very palm. I would have liked to have seen that. But she is right. We have lingered here long enough. I am ready to depart when you are. Take care, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And you had better not rise from that bed until you are given express permission to do so. Orionje will be paying you a visit soon, and he is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way, Atheria. Oh, I thought she was gonna mumble something under her breath about Orionje coming. Speak with Pippin at Castrum Abania. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm doing very well today. Very, very good. Halfway through my weekend. Playing some games. We've had lots of side quests today, but we've done heaps of progress. Like heaps and heaps of progress today. We finished many quests. Mostly side quests, but we finished many of them. And we have flying in this area now, just in time for us to go to a new area. Actually, maybe this will be the... Actually, maybe, you know what? I think this will be sending us to the new spot. What MSQ are we at? 69. We are so close to being finished. The base, Stormblood. Hello, Pippin. You are returned. How fares your sister, Alphino? Her rapier wit remains undulled, for better or for worse. Have there been any developments in our absence? I am proud to say that Castrum Abania is now wholly under our control. At present, we are taking stock of the enemy's supplies and redistributing them amongst our men. Also, while sifting through the officers' documents, we learned that a unit of skulls under $4 command passed through the castrum en route to the capital, with a single prisoner in their custody. Kryl! It has to be her! In all likelihood, yes. You will be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the locks has been secured by our soldiers and is now safe for travel. And one final piece of good news. Reinforcements from all 4 Alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operations within the locks. Commander Hext should be arriving soon, yes? When she does, we will call a meeting to discuss the final stage of Ralga's beacon. Hi Aruvi, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry for keeping you all waiting. Oh no, she's hot. An Alamegan folk dress? How very fitting. And well fitting, I might add. I wanted to do something for Ida. And myself. I'm converted. This is it. The last push. We're coming, Kryl. Calm down, Alfie. She's too old for you. Oh my god, the gates are open. We're going through. No, I need a mount. What mount do I want to ride through? What mount are we going through on? The Oppressor. Yeah. Time to oppress our enemies. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, stormy night.
I remember my father's words, how they rang in my ears as we left Castromabania behind and looked out over the lochs before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us, to stand against oppression and tyranny.
Who's there?
20 years the
Emmerich's
Empire
here!
had ruled us, but no longer.
Oh my god.
Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Oh my fucking god. Guys, calm down.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor.
There he is. There. Look, my man. My man. Oh, and Lucy is here. Doing good, thanks. Oh, that's glad to hear. How's the story? It's good. It's good. We're getting some. We are. The liberation of Alamigo is within reach of our fingertips.
Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Interesting.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you?
Go hard, go fast, Raban. I like it.
Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The immortal flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seedseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course, you can count on us.
Oh god, I forgot you're still in Stormblood. This was so long ago. Okay, Lenny. You know what? I seem to remember it wasn't that long ago that you were still in Stormblood. When I was starting Stormblood, you hadn't even finished Stormblood. Hold on a minute. Hey, I've just reached Endwalker now. Okay. I'm zooming you. You are.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry.
I think a snail would go faster through main story than I do.
Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace, and hunt down Xenos.
Maybe that's why he called it the hunt, because we're hunting down Xenos.
As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern. But I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
I love that bit of respect where Raban's like, look, we know that you have bigger things to worry. Like, we know you've got like a comrade to worry about saving, so we'll hold you until we can figure out how to get you to save her, and then after that, you know, anything goes. But until that point, we'll just keep you in reserve. The doom snail forever chasing you. Yeah. Got some fancy glasses. I do. I put some fancy glasses on. Just for shits and gigs.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Ralga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more.
Yes. Very cool. If I turn this quest in and there's a bunch of side quests, I'm gonna lose it. Yo, Arenvold is here. Jim Volder?
A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open. Heavens weep.
The end is in sight. It has been a long time coming. Storm of blood. Storm blood. The battle for Castromabania was brutal, but the one for Alamigo will be unlike any we have ever known. You right?
Cotter built those walls to give shelter to his brothers and sisters, and now our people's freedom rests on us tearing them down. Most of the Alamegans in the residential district are Arn, so I doubt we'll have to deal with many Imperial sympathizers.
The smell of salt water in the air here reminds me of home. I find it quite comforting. Salt.
The Flames belong on the front line, whereas we are better suited to a supporting role. Owing to their lengthy campaign against the Dravanians, the Temple Knights are a well-rounded force, and the Leminsons, well, woe betide the enemy who has to contend with a pirate and his axe.
I swore I'd return with an army one day, and here we are. We're almost home. Good on you, Ralban.
Father has dreamed of this day for nearly half his life. Just one more step.
What was this? Was that the music? Oh, yeah. Those Imperial bastards don't stand a chance. We'll blast them to smithereens with our cannons. Good on you, mate. Love to hear it. Wait, let me turn this in. We're gonna be ever cold in ever cold. You're right. It's true.
The stage is set, and the players are assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would Grandfather say if he were here with us today?
Upon the great Loch's shore. Done. Oh my god, there are side quests. Holy cow. We cannot escape them. What the hell? They're everywhere.
I have travelled here from distant Kurthus to support the efforts of the Alliance. Pray call upon me should you have need of a Qiqirn's skills. I'd only ever heard tell of Alamigo in the reports. It's a far grander city than I expected.
Oh, you know what? I should attune. Yeah, it's pretty... It's a bit bigger than I expected too, to be honest with you. Oh, there's Carney down there too. Alright, let's finish talking to everyone. My husband. Hilda and her watch will keep Ishgard safe in my absence. You know I would not miss this for the world, my friend. Hell yeah. Although I have briefed our officers on Garlean tactics and Magitech design, I cannot say with confidence it will be of much use. Xenos has employed unorthodox strategies before, and I know little of these new prototypes. This is pretty cool. Seeing everyone come together. Anyone around here? No? So many lives lost, so much blood shed, but it will not be in vain. Not since Cartano have we gathered in such numbers, but this shall be much, much different. Looking at all these brave men and women in uniforms from all across Eorzea, none can accuse us of being an alliance in name alone.
It was no small feat, but we brought with us the main battery from the Triumph. You should look forward to the show.
Hell yeah. Hi Diaz, how you doing? Hello, hello. How you been? Welcome. Holy 8 hours. Yeah, we did a Diablo stream first. We did half Diablo, half Final Fantasy. Just got back home. Welcome home, welcome home. There's a chocobo keep down here. Okay. We do have lots of side quests to do. Ireful Oak. Don't you worry, madam. We'll make sure the supplies are in order. Good on you, mate. Jazula Tia.
To see Alamigo right in front of us like this, why, it makes the pulse quicken.
It does like a weird... The way the music goes, it does like a weird thing.
Have you familiarized yourself with the lay of the land, madam? There are a number of structures and formations we need to see secured. They say merchant caravans once used this juncture as a waypoint before setting off from Alamigo to other lands. I hope to see it returned to such a use one day.
Alright, well. I suppose this is a new area, isn't it? Let me pull up my set quests. Oh, this must be where most of the... Oh, the locks, okay. Alright, there's not too many here. It's not another Ruby Sea. We're okay. We're safe. We're safe. It's okay. It's a zoo out there. Munifred seeks a seasoned adventurer for an important task.
Captain Starbringer, you are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon your broad experience as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has been claimed as territory by a fearsome zoo nestling, and we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area lest we risk providing an unobserved entry point for Imperial scouts. My men and I will gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but
Nothing in our training has prepared us to combat a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon us with impunity. My comrade here almost lost his arm to such an attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill, unless you kill it first. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of rock to the northeast. Pray find this predator and end the threat to our patrols. We might take the thing down eventually, but too much of our own blood would stain those rock walls. For a monster slayer of your caliber, however, I should hope it will prove no great challenge. You right. You right. You're right. Easy. Easy as pie. Where the hell am I going now? This way? Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun area to navigate. Up here? There's a dotted line there. Can I cross that still? Okay, yeah, it's just pillars. Oh wait, I've got to go up? Oh shit. Oh. Pull. Did I go the wrong way? How do I get up there? Oh, there's stairs? No, those stairs don't go anywhere. Oh, here? Oh, okay, we found it, we found it. All good. Safe and sound. I got something in my eye. Alright. False alarm. Wait, it's still further up? Oh, maybe just up this little hiddly bit here. Hey, nestling. I'm here. Oh, he's not even that big. Hi. Oh no, he's kind of big. Bonk. You. Oh god. Oh, it's because there's this guy hitting me too. Yeah, no wonder I was... Ooh. Didn't even realize this guy was still behind me. I was like, damn, that zoo packs a punch. Whee! Go this way? I'll be honest, I might wrap up after this quest. Because my voice is starting to get a little sad. I've been strumming for ages. And I want it to be in tip-top shape for tomorrow, when we come back and do more Final Fantasy XIV. go this way? What even is attacking me? Leave me alone! Get away from me! Yeet! Enemies won't run off the edge, right? They have to path around.
The nestling is slain, then? I knew I had chosen the right woman for the job. I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. You have our thanks.
No problem. It was an honor to meet you, Captain Starbringer. Damn straight. The respect. I do enjoy that they address you by your title. I do like that. Now, something that I probably should do is just check the... So Girabanian. There's Rauka's Reach. Let's just tick these off. And Juice we've done. Dearest Daughter, fallen friend of mine. Yes. Been leveling my Blue Mage to 80 with a sneaky trick in Shadowbringers. Ooh, nice. Very good. Okay, what about the fringes? Unexpected guest. Did we do that one already? Yes, we have. I can tick it off. The perfect gift we've done also. A new contender, down but not out. The Rose. Alright. Woohoo! Okay, we finished all the side quests in the fringes. So the Peaks is next. There's just a few at the end. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, alright, okay, good. We finished all the level 69 ones. There's one level 70 side quest, but we won't get up to that yet. That's probably post-content. Wahoo! Alright. Okay, and then if I do the main story... What are we up to? The key to victory. Alright. So... We are at... So overall quests... And this is not all the way to the end of Dawn Trail, I will say, so... Probably, I think, like halfway through Dawn Trail, or early Dawn Trail. Well, probably early Dawn Trail. 56% of all quests. Up to Dawn Trail, basically. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. That's a lot of quests. I feel like we've probably even done more than that. Because we've unlocked the... We've unlocked the Ananta quests, right? Yeah, so we've done the first quest of those. Cool. It's still 56%, but pretty good. Pretty good. Making good time on these. I've kind of... I will say, I have just... I don't stress too much about the time anymore these days. You know, if we're gonna sit and have a yap for like 40 minutes, so be it. You know, it's fun. So that's kind of how I feel about it now. So yeah, I don't stress too much about it. I'm gonna mount up. Is this... Alright. Is there like a... What about PD? What music does PD have? Or Iron Frog? Oh yeah, close enough. The music was just a little bit intense for me going over to my chatting scene. How'd you get Iron Frog? Isn't that one from a Shadowbringer's Fate? It is from a Shadowbringer's Fate. I got it from a Mock Tome event. Just like I also have Qiqirn from a Mock Tome event. And I've got a bunch of Gwibbers as well. The running joke is that I will have collected all of the Gwibbers before I get to Shadowbringers. Because I think I'm over halfway now. Of all the Gwibbers. How many Gwibbers do I have? Didn't know they put fate mounts in the tome events? They do, yeah. They do. They're normally 50 tomes. How many Gwibbers do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Gwibbers already. Wild. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, that is going to be us for today. That is all she wrote. I'm going to be rating out. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Whoever said stream, thank you. Thanks for being here. Rest well, I will. There will be more Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. We'll keep going with these side quests. And you know what? We might even finish base Stormblood tomorrow. Because there's not a lot of side quests in this area. And we're already level 69 MSQ. So I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to finish base Stormblood tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Polty and Saber. Hi, Cade. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thanks for collecting your third fluffy little bunny friend. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Got in just in time. Howdy, howdy. All right. We're gonna raid out. Doing. Oh, actually, let me just double check that. Dun, 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 dun. I do not recognize. Oh, it's fine. They're out of the duty. There may be spoilers here, but they're just kind of helping out people. It's like a community night, helping out with different stuff. So, there could be spoilers for newer content. It might not be. Hard to say. I'm gonna raid in because I gotta go to bed anyway. So I will start the raid. And yeah, so as usual, I have a Discord. If you are interested in seeing announcements between streams, yapping, keeping up to date with what's going on, that's all in the Discord there. Hi Dom, bye Dom. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I also have a Final Fantasy XIV YouTube channel, specifically just Final Fantasy XIV. So don't forget to subscribe, like the videos if you're interested in that content. I also have a VOD channel, separate channel, where I put up my stream VODs so that you can watch the previous Final Fantasy streams as well as all the other games that I play on my channel, the collabs that we've done, all of that is over there. And yeah, I will be back again tomorrow. I stream Final Fantasy XIV every weekend, so you can expect me here. If you found me today and you want to find me again, following's the easiest way to do that. I appreciate it. Good night, Jim. Can't forget the rattling. Cannot forget the rattling. There we go. Alright everyone, there's the raid message. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. I will catch you all again very soon. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here with me. I really appreciate it. Goodbye. Bye.